This is I Go Travel with Don Barnett. You want to take a good bike ride? Come along. We're headed for Invermere, BC, and a great trail. So ride with me on the all-paved 25-kilometer Westside Legacy Trail. We are in southeast British Columbia, where the community of Invermere, in yellow, is located. The West Side Legacy Trail is on the far side of the river and the highway. It basically runs along the West Side Road. The West Side Legacy Trail runs between Invermere and Fairmont Hot Springs, and it's on the west side of both the highway and the Columbia River. Coming from the north, you could come down from Highway 1, the Trans-Canada Highway, down Highway 95, or from Calgary, you come down through Kootenay National Park, Highway 93, and you come down to Radium Hot Springs, then to Invermere and Fairmont. Coming from the south, from Cranbrook, for example, from Highway 3, the Crow's Nest Highway, you would come north up to Fairmont and to Invermere. We carry our fold-up e-bikes under this tarp behind our camper. So it wasn't long before we had it unloaded and we were on the trail. There are scenic glances of the mountains, the Rocky Mountains, as you bike along, and the snow here loses and melts over the course of the summer. Here is how you find the trailhead on the north end of the trail at Invermere. You have to come in on Highway 93 or 95. You come into Invermere, you cross the bridge at the Columbia River there, and you go up the hill and down the main street. Four-way stop sign here, a wide intersection, make a turn, go west, and then turn south, and that street leads right into the west trail, the Westside trail that we're trying to find. And the trailhead is about 2 kilometers south of a subdivision that you'll see signs of, and that is the subdivision of Castle Rock. So let's get back on the trail again. This is the South End Trailhead. It has a nice new display case about the trail. Both the washrooms and the picnic tables were new and clean. This map shows that the trailhead is actually not in Fairmont Hot Springs itself. I think the plan is to continue the trail on into Fairmont at some point in time. But if you're coming on the highway on 93, 95, you have to come south of Fairmont Hot Springs a short ways, a few kilometers, and you'll see the Westside Road sign here at this intersection. If you're coming from Cranbrook on 93, 95, you come across the Kootenai River. There's some gas station and trailer parks in this area here, but watch for this intersection for the West Side Road, and make a turn on that road and go north just a very short distance, I would say a half a kilometer, and you will see the nice new trailhead on your right. The trail on the right follows and parallels West Side Road for quite a distance in this south end, but nevertheless it is very nice and relaxing riding. So let's get riding it. We saw a few white-tailed deer along the way, but they moved off as we approached them. The trail had a few bridges and curves, but it all made for pleasant riding. were signs to read along the way, and a bike repair station with wrenches if I can get this bike stopped in time. Another obstacle are open gates at road crossings. You can't go too fast, but you can't go so slow you have to stop. So here we go. Easy does it. Turn and lean. We're back and through the gate. All right, we're on the road again. Along one part of the trail, you can see a couple of good-sized beaver dams. Toward the north end, the trail leaves the highway and makes its way through the forest and over the hills. The first white person through here was Canada's most famous historical figure, David Thompson, who was a fur trader and Canada's most renowned surveyor. This pioneer surveyor traveled by foot and canoe to map 5 million square kilometers of this country. There's a statue of Thompson and his family right along the main drag in Invermere. Don't miss it. Invermere was originally named Kootenai House by David Thompson, and it was a central point in the massive fur trade enterprise that dominated North America for a couple of centuries. There are several benches and picnic tables along the way, and information kiosks along the trail. One kiosk told about Conrad Kane, one of Canada's most famous wilderness hikers and mountaineers, who lived and climbed in this area. He was the first to climb places like Mount Robson, the Bugaboo Spire, and over 60 other mountain peaks around here. Well, let's ride on. We'll see a few more things along the trail here. If you have to slow down a bit when you see the curves ahead of you, and be careful. Even stop and push your bike around the curves if you have to. Otherwise, you have to keep up enough speed so you don't have to necessarily walk your bike, but safety is a lot better than taking too big of a chance. However, you know, the curves and the hills on this trail are manageable for beginner level bikers. Just be like me and take her easy. We came along this impressive sculpture at one stopping place along the trail. It just added to the enjoyment of this trail. How did you like that trail? We're going to do some more bike trails over the summer, and come along, play your own music to them, or just join and have some fun. Music is by www.bensound.com. Great variety and great music. Again, I hope you enjoyed the bike ride, and come along because there are more. This is I Go Travel with Don Barnett.